Welcome to another episode of the Dragon Age Inquisition series. And let's go ahead and see what this exclamation point is over here. Ooh, you can actually read Varric's books. Don't know why that person stopped talking. These guys always looked so cool, and like every time I come up here they're a different set, but they always have really sweet armor, and I'm like, why can't I have that armor? Ah, Cullen, what do you have to say, buddy?
Inquisitor, I've found where the Red Templars come from. Therenfall Redoubt. The Knights were fed red lyrium until they turned into monsters. Samson took over after their corruption was complete.
How do you know Samson?
He was a Templar in Kirkwall, until he was expelled from the Order. I knew he was an addict, but this... Red lyrium is nothing like the lyrium given by the Chantry. Its power comes with a terrible madness.
I believe you. That takes care of Samson, and are you sure we can't use it?
The Red Templars swarming Haven were proof enough.
We cannot allow them to gain strength. The Red Templars still require lyrium. If we find their source, we can weaken them and their leader.
You want vengeance, good thinking, what's your plan? That's good. Good thought process.
I like finding the Red Templars' vulnerabilities before fighting them head-on.
We'll need every advantage against what courses through their veins. Caravans of red lyrium are being smuggled along trade roads. Investigating them could lead to where it's being mined. If you confront them, be wary. Anything connected to Samson will be well guarded.
Good to know.
As leader of the Inquisition, there's something I must tell you.
You can tell me anything. Well, this sounds ominous, but I don't.
Whatever it is, I'm willing to listen.
Right. Thank you. Lyrium grants Templars our abilities, but it controls us as well. Those cut off suffer. Some go mad, others die. We have secured a reliable source of lyrium for the Templars here. But I no longer take it.
You stopped?
When I joined the Inquisition. It's been months now.
Why didn't I know sooner? But you could die, you seem fine. But why? That's aggressive. I guess that's like shock, aggression, stoic, and confused.
Cullen, if this can kill you...
It hasn't yet. After what happened in Kirkwall, I couldn't. I will not be bound to the Order, or that life any longer. Whatever the suffering, I accept it. But I would not put the Inquisition at risk. I've asked Cassandra to watch me. If my ability to lead is compromised, I will be relieved from duty.
Alright, I respect your decision. I trust Cassandra. Are you okay? Fine, just do your job, or I don't approve. Well, let's see if he's alright.
Are you in pain?
I can endure it.
Doesn't make me feel any better.
Thank you for telling me. I respect what you're doing.
Thank you, Inquisitor. The Inquisition's army must always take priority. Should anything happen, I will defer to Cassandra's judgment.
Good, because she's sassy. She will tell you what she's thinking. Who put a knife in his eyeball? Cullen. What about that lower knife? You need to get some aggression out, clearly. That poor mannequin.
At your service.
Ooh, we can flirt. Let's do it.
Did you leave anyone behind in Kirkwall?
No. I fear I made few friends there, and my family's in Ferelden.
No one special caught your interest?
Not in Kirkwall.
Anywhere else? Tell me about our colleagues. We'll go ahead and just leave that for now.
That's all for now.
I'm sure you have other matters to attend.
That's a good choice. I like that. That was one of the things I customized.
It wasn't so bad today. The cook was in a jolly mood. She didn't shout at all, even when I dropped the ladle.
Oh, that's good. Don't know about these disembodied voices, but at least they're having a good time. So I figured we'd stop by and talk to everybody. Oh, one more time before the temporary end of this series.
And what else did Lady Forsythia say? That she'd rather drown herself than help the Inquisition. Anything else? She said she'd have us flogged alive if we allied with her brother. That does sound like her. Cheer up, Josie. We at least have her attention. You always do find the brighter side of things. We are in the midst of cementing an alliance with Lady Forsythia of Navarra, your worship. It's become a somewhat delicate task.
Can I help? A dangerous one or her threats make no sense. I mean, I'm not great with the whole political aspect of this, so...
She'll have us flogged alive.
I believe she meant flayed alive. Her ladyship tends to confuse metaphors when she's excitable. I dissuaded her from sending soldiers when she learned we'd struck an accord with a brother she's feuding with. Lady Forsythia simply employs a colorful manner of speech.
Apparently. I hope it doesn't wear on you. That's putting it mildly, or are you excusing her?
You're rather good-natured about threats of death and dismemberment.
They are chiefly bluster, Inquisitor. Most of them. But I confess I do miss my staff from the embassy in Antiva. It was always useful to discuss the day's visitors with them.
Yeah. You'd go ahead and do that by yourself. No, we can discuss.
I have time if you'd like to review things with me.
I wouldn't wish to impose.
If it were imposing, I wouldn't have offered.
Well, I admit there are a few potential alliances it would be good to discuss. Right on the parlor floor, in front of everyone at the soiree. Who does such a thing in front of their guests?
The Duke of Kellington, apparently.
And then there's Cole's lurking. It frightens our guests half to death. Lord Gennard still won't respond to our letters. And Sarah, can she not find a single overshirt with that mustard taint on it? Then there's Dorian. The man refuses to take anything seriously unless it suits its whim. Not to mention... Oh goodness. Have we been here an hour already?
I didn't think about it. A bit more than that. Or do you always fret so much?
It went by so quickly, I didn't even notice.
You're far too polite. I didn't intend to go on for so long. You must think me quite the gossip.
You needed a break? I think you're invaluable, or just a bit long-winded.
No one else here has your experience, Josephine. Or your stories.
I'll try to curtail their length next time. But I leave feeling less troubled than I have in weeks.
I like that sometimes they'll leave you off, like, where the video puts you, even though that's not where you were. So why we invited her to our room to talk, it's a little strange. Certainly enough space, though. It's like a little apartment.
Inquisitor, is it true? Is the mark on your hand magic cast by Corypheus?
Corypheus claimed it's a spell gone wrong.
I wanted to think it was a blessing. A sign the Maker was returning to his creation. How credulous of me.
It might be the Maker as well. I believed it was holy too. The Maker isn't of this world. Anchor is magic, not holy. Ugh. It's tough because, like, I want to comfort her, but I don't. I don't want to do these two because they seem kind of rude. I guess I'll comfort her?
Perhaps the Maker set these events in motion so long ago we can no longer see his hand in them.
It would be fitting if that were true. Does it hurt? The anchor, that is.
I'll be fine. I'll cope. It feels strange.
It's not pain. It's more like my nerves go on fire.
It sounds most unpleasant.
Yeah, it does. Like the other two are like, nah. The last one's like, no, my hand feels like it's on fire all the time. It's fine. Don't mind. I've never been up in this area, so let's go check out Vivian in her little area. Which is quite nice. Quite the view too. Wonder who that is. Quite the painting. I'm stuck. Okay.
Yes?
Ah, no. Oh, okay. There we go. Any chance? Okay, no. Nothing new. Kind of surprised. But I do love her little area up here. This looks so comfy. Though I do wonder where they, like, sleep? Like, are there bedrooms? I haven't seen anyone's bedroom. So these we've been kind of finding every once in a while out on our travels. You can find a little, like, tile braced against something and they kind of get placed around to look at. Which is kind of cool. Let's go through the library then. Alright.
Greetings, Inquisitor. That is your title now, yes? I should thank you. The way things ended in Redcliffe, you could have demanded anything you wished. Yet you chose to make us equal partners. I was not expecting that.
We are not equal partners. Mages are useful. I believe in your cause. I believe in you being human beings. But that's not in everyone being persons, because I guess you're not all human beings, because you're an elf, but the principle is still the same. I believe in you being people.
You rebelled for good reason.
I'm pleased to hear you say that, Inquisitor. I've been a Grey Warden, Grand Enchanter, leader of a rebellion, and now I am none of those things. Odd where fate takes you, as you're no doubt well aware.
Yep. I don't feel like really investigating all that
I'll
right
leave
now.
you to it.
But it's good to give her a little hello. I also haven't talked to her yet.
Greetings to you, Inquisitor. I am to serve as assistant to any research concerns. You'll find my skills are exceptional. I hope they prove useful.
You replaced Maeve. Are you tranquil? I think she is.
You're taking over the duties of Maeve?
Yes. She said she was needed elsewhere and that I should serve the Inquisition to the best of my ability.
What is she doing?
I wasn't told.
Are you tranquil?
You were made tranquil.
Yes, I am tranquil. It was necessary due to a willful nature that made wielding magic a dangerous endeavor. I remember that being a difficult time, but I cannot remember why. My skills are well used in my current position.
Good.
As you were.
Yes, Inquisitor.
Thank you for the help you provide. Dorian?
I'm told you have Alexius researching magic for you. Research is always what made him happiest. Perhaps I'll even go talk to him eventually. One word of advice. If he suggests altering time as a way to solve all your problems, give it a pass.
Can't imagine why.
I should go.
I do rather like watching you leave.
Oh, silly Dorian. Upstairs or downstairs? Let's go upstairs? If this is the way to do so. Oh, just chilling in the chair.
my lady.
You must miss Justinia.
The Divine's death hit you hard. How have you been feeling?
Oh, you are referring to my outburst in the Haven. I am much better now. She was a good friend, and it will take time to get used to her absence. But thank you for asking. It is appreciated.
Just had to check on ya.
I'll leave you to your work.
Good to see she's feeling better. and get to see that our weird hovering raven has gone. Ah! That's what this nook is for. The one I mistook as a door earlier in the series. It turned into a thing, so that's good. Celis has been to work. So all of the events that you go through are depicted here. Sometimes they're hard to decipher, but it changes with your choices. It looks so nice. This is why I was so surprised when I came in and the whole thing was bare. Is you get used to it being painted like this. It's fun trying to decipher exactly what each of them mean. Sometimes you don't really find out until you can see the whole picture, you know?
Hello.
Hello, Solis. Tell me more about yourself. Tell me more about Corypheus.
We'll talk later.
Haha.
Bye.
Apparently she thought so too. Mostly looking for cutscenes and that kind of thing. We can come back later, fighting a losing battle, take a break.
Is this a bad time? I can come back.
No, it's all right. Bills are really not that engrossing. I've been meaning to come talk to you anyhow. I never officially joined the Inquisition. I don't know how to do this disciplehood thing. I'm a businessman. Never really followed a chosen one before.
Just be my friend. I'm just like you. Just do what I do or make it up as you go. Just be my friend, please.
I don't need a disciple. I need a friend.
If you knew how intimidating you are, you wouldn't make it sound so simple. You just don't know what you are to the people out there. The Herald of Andraste is a symbol bigger than any of us.
What am I to them? What am I to you? I can't be bigger than myself.
What am I to you then?
None of this shit makes any sense to me. Is this the end of the world? Did Andraste send you through the breach? I have no idea. You heard the crowd singing after Haven was attacked?
I'm still me though. Please don't sing, and this is giving me a headache. I'm still me though. Please don't sing. That's a good one, but I think I'll go with this.
Whatever I am to Thedas, I'm still just an ordinary person.
So, just a regular person, like anybody else. Right. I should probably get back to work, unless, you up for a game of Wicked Grace?
It looks like a yes. It's a card game, I think. He's like, please don't make me go back to my bills yet. I don't know that we've looked out to the garden yet, really.
How about that?
We like peeked out when we first got here, but this is our garden area. Oh, Maeve.
Thank you for saving my life, and giving us a chance to help. I'm mostly studying now, but Helisma can talk to you.
Alright. I saw something to read on the corner of this wall. Oh, there. It's on the chair. Okay. But you can plant stuff here.
Fertile ground even here. This hold has everything.
So plant seeds in Skyhold's nursery to grow herbs for crafting. So we can go and put... I've got a good selection of stuff. So for now, I think that's just the two. I think maybe you can get more as you go. I saw someone we could talk to. Ah, yes, this person.
Inquisitor, Elan Vimar. Honored to represent the College of Herbalists and offer my services as apothecary. My colleague Adan was clear about the worth of your cause. I look forward to assisting him.
I wonder what happened to Adan. He thought highly of me, welcome aboard, or did we need a replacement?
I look forward to working with you.
And are you? I wasn't sure what to think of you people, but recent events have put those doubts to bed. All the mundane needs of Skyhold will be well tended. If you note anything special, let me know. I'm here to serve the cause we must.
We did save him. I was starting to panic. No, we saved him from those barrels that were going to catch fire. We saved him and one other person at that spot. I really don't want to talk to Mother Giselle. I'll talk to Thren first.
Thanks for my life in Haven. You've all sorts serving now. If that means change, so be it.
I really do like Giselle to begin with, and then her personality takes like a huge turn. Like, they kind of use her to push a plot, and it goes against her personality completely, in my opinion. And I really don't like the person she becomes, so...
Ah, Inquisitor, you have finally come into your own. The Maker has put you on a difficult path. I pray you walk it safely.
Did you make me Inquisitor?
I remember our talk out there before we found Skyhold. It wasn't just the Maker who put me on this path, was it?
The Inquisitor could never have been Cassandra, or Leliana, or me for that matter. We are too political, too tied to the Chantry and all its failings. But I did not make you stand against Corypheus. I did not make you risk death to save the people of Haven. Only you could be the Inquisitor. I only pray the power of the Inquisition is enough.
I will prove myself worthy. It will have to be, or we're done praying.
If the power of the Inquisition isn't enough, we're all in a great deal of trouble.
It may seem overwhelming now, but you have already done more than most could have. The Maker has chosen you to deliver us from Corypheus. You have the faith and support of everyone here. Never forget that. Now, was there anything else?
Nope, that was all. Thank you.
Farewell.
Until next time.
I was having fun watching that elf talking to this guy, because she seemed really more into it. Like, she was really gesturing and really talking, and the other guy just was like, please stop. Please stop talking to me. Ooh. Salmon? Right of the Maker. So a little place for people to pray. That's nice. That door doesn't open. This door doesn't open, but I think eventually it does. Josephine is a fan of this spot if you romance her. Which I have not done. But I did watch my boyfriend romance her. She's adorable.
Honored Inquisitor. Gotzi Sturhald. Did my part on the walls, and now I'm on this strange collection you've brought us. Don't know its worth to the fight exactly, but it's good workmanship.
So he's the one...
Another time.
Best of the vein, Inquisitor.
Who's like repairing stuff. He's in charge of all of that, and then he's the one hanging those golden tiles I pointed out earlier. Wasn't everybody in Skyhold? In the building, at least? Dr. Varric, Solus, Liliana, Dorian, Josephine. Good. And Cullen. Now we need to go find Bull and Cassandra and all of those peeps outside the palace. I guess that's not really a palace, but I don't know what I'd call that. The big castle-y thingy. Ooh, I do like these too. This hanging thing. I like that it looks like feathers or leaves. Oh, Adon, there you are.
Inquisitor?
That's all he has to say, though. Did we check this out since everything's been put more together? Yeah, this is the weapon area. Cassandra!
Something is troubling me, Inquisitor. Leliana is receiving reports of mages becoming possessed, Templars going rogue. No one is dealing with these matters. I was hoping we might, before they get worse.
Yeah.
We can certainly look into it.
I will mark these incidents on the map as I learn of them, Inquisitor. And I would be pleased to accompany you if and when you investigate.
Sounds good.
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
You realize the mannequins you're chopping at, they're really creepy. Like, those faces? Not great. Ah, yes, our new... This is Sir Morris. Who's the one replacing Thren?
Oh, Bells, it's you. Morris,
Sir Morris, I suppose. I am serving as quartermaster for Skyhold and its arriving throngs. Stores are growing, and so long as we have fair coin to restock, you and yours will be well served.
What are your qualifications? Where is quartermaster? Alright.
The previous quartermaster survived Haven. Where is she?
She had views. Has views. Perfectly legitimate ones if you share them, Inquisitor. I believe it was felt that your quartermaster should be more palatable now that the Inquisition is in Orlais. She continues to serve, just not at the fore.
I love how awkward and nervous this guy is.
What makes you ideal for this position? It's an important one.
My family has ties to several freehold militias, as well as cousins acting as officers in Ferelden and Orlais.
And your qualifications?
My family holds treaties with 3 new money Tevinter houses, and a rare Orzuma contract with a Paragon namesake.
And your qualifications?
To be honest, your worship, that was my question. I am the nexus of a dozen threads tied by others, designed to cast the widest and most appealing resource net. But I will rise to the occasion. Skyhold will want for nothing. I swear it.
Slow voice clap.
How's it going? Do we have what we need?
Our capacity increases, as do our requests to suppliers. I've had to threaten some contracts.
Oh.
It was exhilarating.
As you were.
We are here for you, Inquisitor.
He's a weird side character to enjoy, but I do. He's a lot of fun. I forgot about this. The prophet, lift your voices. And this is Greetings, Inquisition. And it's about a group of people like bards. And the PS, I understand that some of you object to being called the Inquisition. If you can't come up with a better name, it's not your place to criticize. And no, the Hairy Heralds is not a better name. I have a twitch in my eyelid. And there's nothing more irritating.
The help stop the bleeding, and they prevent wounds from getting infected. Gather as many as you can. The strangest thing, though, I can't recall where I heard that. I think I remember a young man.
All of those things should come to be understood here in a minute.
I'll ask around again tomorrow.
Welcome back.
Well, let me know if you find
God, everyone's talking to me. Alright, let's go to Krem.
Inquisitor. That's got a good ring to it. We're happy to be here, your worship. You need anything, let me know.
Thanks, Krem.
We'll talk later.
Enjoy your view.
What can I do for you?
Wow, he has literally nothing you can say to him.
See you later, Bull.
Nice talking with you, boss.
See, I see Bull has a little more things figured out in his life, because there's no below-the-belt knives.
I'll ask around again tomorrow.
Well,
sorry.
let me know if you find
Hot. Spunk?
I hope
Ooh.
I can help somehow. Maybe cleaning?
It's like a whole thing with this guy. Sorry. I know that she sings so loud compared to these people talking.
Oh, Inquisitor, I joined. Sutherland, your worship. I saw some bandits, so I came to warn people. I'll let your warriors know and then stay out of the way.
Okay. New to the crew, young, hopeful operation available. Yeah, you can actually do a lot of stuff, and it actually affects like who's available in that group and stuff. Hello, Sarah.
Demon armies and wardens, and Varric has exactly who we need. The big talker just knows everything.
He does. Why did you really join me? You don't fit the... It's so very strange. She's the only one you can kick out, like, at any time. And I don't know why. Why did you really join me?
So you like to have fun. The Inquisition seems an odd fit. Why are you really here?
Maybe you'll be fun, yeah? And to help people.
Seems like there's more to it. Are you really sure of that? I don't believe you.
It's starting to sound like you're looking for something more.
It is. Mostly. Okay, fine. There's talk and... I want to see.
See what?
I don't know. I've got all this chantry stuff in my head, and it makes sense, right? But it's fuzzy. I want to see if it's all really real. I just don't know if I want to really know. So I'm selfish. It's all for me. Count yourself lucky, I guess.
I'll be back if I need you.
Go on.
You could see where her like hesitance to learn the truth might come from if she really wants to continue to have her faith. Alright, so let's look for gold.
What are you doing?
Listening. Eyes rough, jangling armor hurts my ears, back aching, fingers too clumsy for knots. Wind cool like Aunt Eloise's pond, lips scalded as I sip, warmth blossoms, first kiss in the barn, what was his name? Tin jangle as the blood spills, Pierre's wrapped body on the wagon to the chantry, 5 more minutes, my fault.
Do you hear everything?
Can you listen to anyone's mind like you did hers?
No, they have to need me. Pain, fear, sadness, guilt, anger, hurt. Things I can fix.
Can you help her? Don't harm her. What was that?
Can you do something for her?
Yes. It's okay. Nothing you did mattered.
What? Who are you?
They lie there, and sometimes they die, just like Pierre. You can't save them.
I don't know who you are.
Wait. That didn't work. Let me try again. You'll forget me in a minute.
Let's just go ahead and watch what happens.
You can't save all of them.
What?
Like Pierre getting sick after you snuck out to Aunt Eloise's pond. You want it to be your fault, so there's a reason and it's not so frightening. But there is no reason. Pierre just got sick. The soldier was never going to live. It wasn't your fault. Better.
She doesn't blame herself anymore?
Not as much. It was bouncing around inside her, closing up into a ball of wrong. Now it's open. She'll get it out.
Well done.
Thank you for letting me help her. It's not how a person would do it. But it helped. That's what matters.
Alright, well, let's go find him again. In case it's not really that clear, but for those who are wondering, he's like a spirit of compassion, I think. So that's why he does what he does.
A man is
loot.
kin through
You
blood
okay?
and sin, a bastard of the
Stuff for him.
a rising cut through both.
He hates it all because of the darkness behind the door. Some doors should stay shut.
Those little things that he says when you speak to him often are very important if you understand them. Let's go ahead and do this.
I've heard about some oddities here in the keep. Was that you?
Yes. Maybe. What was it?
You burned the turnips?
Can I assume you're responsible for the turnips that have shown up in the fireplaces?
They don't smell the same raw.
No, I haven't seen the...
Let's talk about something else.
All right.
You have to hear, like the full...
The servants are having trouble remembering some odd events.
Like you can hear the the reason these things are happening, and apparently didn't get on that one.
Someone is leaving peeled plums on the windowsill. It's attracting flies.
Spiders need to eat.
And spiderwebs help.
And healers need something to treat infected wounds. Like spiderwebs.
The plums are already dead. They don't mind helping.
You stole cheese and mint.
Someone stole an entire cheese wheel.
Mice like cheese.
Do mice also like bowls of crushed mint?
That was for the cats.
So the cheese lures the mice, and the mice lure the cats, and then they smell the mint.
Mint makes the cats dance and play.
Then the cook laughs at the cats instead of yelling at the scullery maids.
Kitchen fires are hot, like when Haven burned. The old cook lies under rocks, his head is in pieces.
Oof.
She needs to make it all work, so nothing will burn again. But if she laughs, she forgets for a while.
Aw.
Someone found a barrel full of misplaced daggers. Was that you?
They were safer there.
Yeah, so we haven't gotten that one either.
I'll talk to you later.
How do you know?
So yeah, that's why we keep hearing those voices. They're kind of explaining some of the things Cole is doing around.
And how much did you need?
I actually talked to the singer too.
Inquisitor. A title hard to rhyme. A challenge for another day, I think. Forgive me my distractions, Eminence. I'm overwhelmed by you and what you've done. My name is Meriden, a humble bard.
Are you a bard like those of Orlais?
Oh, heavens no. I'm a minstrel first. My weapon is a cutting tongue, not blades. I hope my skills will help in some small way, if only I can give your deeds their due.
Carry on, then.
Oh, I will do my best, Inquisitor.
The bards of Orlais that she asks about, I think they're kind of like assassins, so that's why she reacted the way she did.
This is just... it's something to keep their hands busy. I'm grateful you tracked me down when you did. As exciting as wandering the woodlands was, this is better. It's good to be part of something so important. Something that could change things.
It's only about work, I'm glad. What about the wardens? So we have your loyalty. I mean, I guess we'll go with our default, yeah?
I hope there's more than just the work keeping you here.
Well, there's you, of course. The Inquisition is nothing without its herald. You are who you choose to follow. Someone told me that once. Took me years to understand what he meant.
There's wisdom in that.
It was a chevalier who said those words to me. A powerful man, but never without honor. A true knight. We met as competitors in the Grand Tourney. He left me with that advice before we parted. Put aside his own ambitions to help me win the melee. I don't think I even thanked him.
What is this Grand Tourney?
You've never heard of it? The Grand Tourney of the Free Marches.
I'm an elf.
It's a spectacle. Song, dance, wine, every amusement you can imagine. But the greatest part is the contest of arms. Prove yourself in the Grand Tourney, and you can make your fortune.
But what happened?
How did he help you?
There were 100 men on the field, each one fighting for himself. The knight and I had forged an alliance. It was just the two of us, and we took all comers. The goal, down as many opponents as possible. He always let me deliver the final blow.
A gracious act. Why'd he help you and you couldn't win on your own?
He must have wanted something from you to help like that.
That's not at all what
A
I thought.
pupil, a squire. Someone to teach and to mold. He saw my potential. When it was over, he offered to mentor me. To teach me to become a chevalier like him. And I, young and stupid, turned him down flat. I just won the melee at the Grand Tourney. I didn't need him. My life would have been very different if I'd followed him. I regret that. But now I believe I made the right decision after all.
What changed your mind?
You did. Our paths may never have crossed if I'd gone with the old chevalier. I could never regret this life. Not with you in it.
Oh, shucks. He slightly approves. Oogie.
I hope you can forgive me for pushing you away.
You're the one suffering, I'm not giving up, or I understand.
I'm sure you had your reasons.
But I can't just ask you to trust my reasons blindly. I owe you an explanation for what I did. But not here.
We'll go as soon as possible. That sounds ominous, or explain now.
If it's important to you, then it's important to me.
Thank you.
Are we going? Are we talking? What's happening?
Your wish, my lady.
Are the wardens being corrupted? Well, that's a change of pace in conversation. I think I'll go ahead and leave that.
Nothing right now. Perhaps in a bit.
Yeah. So it looks like everybody we could talk to. But I thought it'd be nice to just talk to everybody before we take a break from this series. I am excited for when we'll be bringing it back, but that is not determined at the time. You guys want to find a nice place for this person to lay? I mean, he's in the walkway. Rude. But, yeah, obviously I'll let you guys know when this series starts to come back, but it'll probably once something major with the next game comes out, you know, and it's announced or that kind of thing, so... Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this series so far. I've been having lots of fun with it, but until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day.